And in fact, I see myself the same kind of gardener that my grandma was, in that she was always making a new bed. She was always digging up a new place and starting a new bed. And we already had so many plants, and we already had this huge yard. I just sort of couldn't understand it. And my mother couldn't understand it at all. She was exactly the opposite, I think. She would have liked a flat landscape with nothing on it, but my grandma was always starting a new place and getting rid of grass and starting all these borders. And it was her very favorite thing to do, was to garden. She would garden all around the house. After supper, after the hired girl would be reading us a story in the house, and she was as happy as a lark out there. She could see enough light out the windows, and she would, I don't even know when she came in, she would just be out there hoeing and hoeing and hoeing. She just seemed to love to hoe. And I think we were the first family that had a loudspeaker. And when Gabriel Heater would come on at night, 9 o'clock, and tell us how the war was going, that was the Second World War, she would have the loudspeaker in the back of the house turned up loud enough that she could hear it through the windows and still just keep right on hoeing. And I never thought I would just love to be hoeing like that. But it just must have been just inside of me to be like that, because it is my passion. It is just, it's a dream. And now I'm doing the same thing. And I feel so lucky, and I feel so healthy to think that I can do it. And that you just believe, I guess, if you hold that picture up and work at it, that you'll get there someday. And it's just such a contented life. But it wasn't always that way. There were just so many other things that came first. Being a mom, taking care of your kids, combing their hair. Now I just think of when I go out and I get this whole flower bed all hoed, and it looks so perky. It's sort of like braiding the twins' hair or getting them all spiffed up to go to school. And here I've gotten my flowers all just weeded, and they look so nice. And it must be the same thing.